Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cindy and today I have a gigantic vintage bag haul for you. I have been on a little bit of a rampage purchasing vintage bags. I'm getting so sick of the prices of new bags and the constant price increases. It just is putting me off on so many new bags by, all over the place. Louis Vuitton had, 2 or 3 price increases this year. Chanel just had a massive price increase. Dior just had a price increase. I'm over it. I have been looking to the vintage and the pre-owned market, the kind of equivalent of, what the current trend is. In my Mother's Day video, I shared this awesome bag. This is the Fendi Mia flap with this kind of braided handle. And this just completely fit my desire for the new Fendi Baguette. And not only that, it was even better for me because this fits so much. I like the vintage bag. Some would argue that vintage bags are made better. Certainly with, Louis Vuitton, there were some production issues. There's defects, flaws with brand new bags with stitches popping out and whatever. And meanwhile, my older bags that I've had for, 20 something years, they're in great condition and have held up very well. And so some people argue that vintage bags are made better. So with that, I have been scouring eBay, Fashion File Outlet, and specifically a lot of Japanese retailers and resellers, because my understanding is that counterfeit bags are highly illegal in Japan. They're very strict about having authentic luxury goods in their reselling market. And also they have a really unique grading system. So they're very consistent throughout the different sellers. There's, it's graded on like A, B, C, D, whatever condition. And so it's very accurate in what you would be getting. This kind of started the vintage bag trend for me. So check out that video. I talk more about this. There was also a Dior clutch that I purchased. That Dior Boston bag, it was also a vintage find. But this I would say is kind of a collective vintage haul. I will start with my Dior bags that I got. I've previously shown this. This is the Dior Girly flap messenger bag. I'll link the video where I talk about this, but this was from a collection from the early 2000s. I love this collection. I got this. I got also the messenger bag without the flowers and crystals. This I got from Rebag. And I mentioned in that video about how there was a bag from this collection from the early 2000s. It was the Dior Girly Boston bag that had the same flowers and the crystals. And, this is maybe more practical for my life now with kids. I'd like to be hands-free. I like crossbodies. So this bag is, maybe a little more practical and more useful. It's not that I'm searching for the bags, but it's that they find me. So my first bag, it's also from the Girly collection. And it came even with the original dust bag. And it is the Dior Girly Boston bag. Oh my gosh. I didn't think I would be getting this. I don't know, but it popped up and it was on Fashion File. And I was just like, I have to get it. I have to get it. It's in great condition. It has all the crystals on it that says they're in Dior. The flowers. I will say it is a little bit yellowed on the patent leather. And then on the back, and this is probably the biggest flaw, it has a stain right there. And also it doesn't come with this had a padlock, and it was like a crystal embellished padlock that would stay on this metal right here. So that's missing. But whatever, I just was like, I have to get it, I talk about how I had this when I was in college, and then I ended up selling it. And so here I am, I repurchased it. But it was for a great price, so, whatever, it's not a big deal. So I'll post another video showing kind of my repair and treatment and conditioning process. I think I can get the stain out. It looks like a coffee stain or food stain. It's not like an ink stain. This is canvas. But yeah, but everything else, this looks brand new. The feet aren't even, there's very minor scratches. I don't know, it just makes me happy. So now I have a little mini girly collection. So I have the Boston bag and then maybe the more practical messenger bag. Yay. I just think the early 2000s was the pinnacle of fashion. I just love this style, so I'm so glad that I was able to find this. The Dior Girly Boston bag. Next up, I have two other bags, and it's by two different designers. I filmed another video talking about my denim bags, and in that video, I kind of revealed two new bags that I picked up. Is another Dior bag, and it is this Dior Crescent Half Moon denim bag. This was when John Galliano was the designer, also in the early 2000s. And yeah, his stuff was just very modern, very trendy, and almost like biker style. You know, it had the different logo. I love this. It fits so perfectly on the shoulder. It does fit my iPhone inside. I have a lot of huge bags, and I just was like, I want some cuter, smaller bags. So yeah, it's a darker denim. I really like this, really kind of unique style. I love denim. I got this Fendi Denim Mama Baguette. I like this style. I just find this to be so comfortable to wear. This has like a very interesting lizard detailing, and it's almost like an iridescent. You know, it has like a bunch of different colors. It's bluish, greenish with the gold stitching. I just love this. I saw this initially on a Japanese reseller website, and it was, I think it's called DCT Vintage. And I always watch out for their stories because they post on their IG stories new bags that come in. And I was like, oh, I want that bag. I love denim, I love blue. And so they posted it, but it was something like, it was a crazy price, like almost $900. They can kind of get away with overpricing these vintage bags because people want it. Even though it's overpriced, it's still less than what the new ones retail for, which is almost close to $3,000. So anyway, I got this. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. So yeah, I love denim, obviously. Okay, next up, sticking with Fendi. I got another icon of a bag. If you're in your late 20s and older, if you hear the words Fendi and icon, not the baguette, you'll know which bag this is. Fendi Spy bag, also circa 2000s. For the elder millennials like me, who are in your early to mid 30s, this was the #1 it bag. This is the Spy bag. I don't even know what size it is. It came in tons of colors, tons of styles. The Spy bag popped up on Fashion File in like a solid color. And I was like, oh my God, I remember that bag. I had always wanted that bag when I was, you know, when it was popular and when I was young and broke. And so I just love being able to revisit these styles now that I'm older and more established, and, and I can actually purchase it this time around. So yeah, so that kind of got me started on the hunt for the Fendi Spy bag, a vintage one. I wanted it to have just the classic Zucca print. It's not the most practical bag to carry because it's strictly a, you know, handbag, or maybe over the, you know, crook of your arm, or maybe over your shoulder. This is pretty big. It comes in different sizes. I don't know if this is the medium or the large. It's definitely not the smaller sizes available, but I just love this style. It's just, oh, such an icon. So anyway, it's called the Spy bag because it has multiple secret hidden pockets. But real quick, so this is how it opens up. There is the flap for the pocket inside. But we'll get to that in a second. So this is how it opens up. I saw it on Fashion File in like a solid color. I didn't like it. I wanted the Zucca print, and so I started looking for it, and I found it from a Japanese reseller. So there's the interior. There are different styles where it's solid, you know, solid color leather, and then the interior lining is that Zucca print. But I'm so glad I found this. I purchased it on, let's say, like a Thursday, and I got it that Tuesday. It was so fast. But anyway, so okay, Spy bag. So here are the pockets. So you have this kind of metal thing here. This pops open, and then here's a little pocket. Look at that. Ah. But that's not all. So you close that. This metal piece opens up, and you can see the hinge. This opens up. Little stash. I don't know what you would keep in there. Also, I don't think it's the most practical pocket because if this pops open, you know, it's just facing down. It might pop out whatever's in there. I love this Fendi Spy bag. This isn't for everyone. I love this. And the leather is so soft. I mean, it's so soft. Very pretty. I think it was listed as Fendi Zucca Tobacco Spy bag. And now finally I have probably the most exciting bag Although I think the Spy bag is pretty exciting for me if you're my age. If you are really only about just kind of the current trends, then maybe this is the most exciting bag. I did a wish list update video and I talked about how I had this item on my list. I got the Dior Burgundy Oblique Saddle bag and with the gold hardware. There it is. There's the D hanging from the saddle. Oh my gosh, look at that. First of all, I didn't know that this has a back pocket, and even the back pocket snaps and it fits my phone, so it's perfect. I mean, oh my gosh, how great, how amazing. This was an amazing find for me. So I got this from Fashion File. It popped up and I was like, oh my God, it's so rare, right? For these to pop up. Yeah, I don't know. This is turning a little bit and you can tell that it must have been stored like this forever because the leather is kind of permanently twisted. So I might need to kind of press it. Look how nice. So here it is. This is how it opens. It has Velcro. Yeah. Look, I was so excited. I still have the label on here, but so there's the tags. It's got the burgundy lining with the same CD zipper pull. I love burgundy. I mean, I've been really into blue recently. Obviously, I have this blue all over me, but yeah, this is a really pretty color. I think this color really pops when you're wearing, you know, denim also, and I just love burgundy too. So yeah, like I said, Dior recently had a price increase. So I don't even know how much these retail for now, but definitely close to almost 3,000. So I'm just so glad I got this. This I got from Fashion File. It was about $1,000. So there, I saved, you know, $2,000. So now this kind of lives on this stand. I got this for Christmas and it's just been so great. I've been keeping my denim Louis Vuitton mini pleaty on here, but now because this is just such a unique shape, I keep this on there. That is my vintage haul. Again, this wasn't all at once. This was over the course of, you know, this second half of the quarantine and the shutdown. I love vintage bags. I love pre-owned bags. You save a lot of money. You find some great deals. And also, again, like I said, some people prefer the craftsmanship and the quality of vintage bags over what's currently being produced with all the flaws and manufacturing issues. So yeah, let me know which one is your favorite. Again, if you are my age or close to my age or older, you would definitely remember these styles. Definitely check out the vintage and the pre-owned market because there are just some incredible deals that you can score there. So I hope you enjoyed this vintage haul. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye.